I was going to wait for the counter to show up.
Yeah.
Welcome, everyone, to the Real Whovians cast. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Marty. What's up, Marty?
Hello, Joe.
Marty, I'm getting really annoyed. I'm getting really annoyed with the comments. I don't need. Here's the thing, right? Now, maybe I don't know why you could explain I'm getting this pissed off, but I don't need a lecture on Doctor Who since I've watched it since I was 5. I've watched just about everything a million fucking times, tons of times. Don't quote me literally. This guy is constantly on my channel every day being a shit disturber, in my opinion. Now, I haven't blocked him lately, but I'm people yelling at me to block him. They're getting annoyed. This guy just seems like a troll. And I'm not like into silencing people's voices, but this guy doesn't stop. Okay? Here's the thing, all right? Disney relabeled the Doctor Who season 1 because to them it's a new era to them, right? To us, it's still New Who, I guess, right? Or still, I don't know what Russell considers it or whatever. It might
Yeah.
be a third thing or whatever. But to me, I feel it's still New Who continue, you know? But it's a new era for Disney because it's never been on Disney. This guy is psychoanalyzing every goddamn thing I say, every sentence, every this, every that, with descriptions and everything. And I'm telling you right now, he's one step away from being blocked. I don't know. Look, he wants to believe, he could believe whatever he wants, or anybody wants to believe whatever they want. You have articles everywhere. Russell has said his intentions. He's doing season 3. What the hell do you want?
It's as we said yesterday, he is not going to sit down and spend 6 months of his life writing season 3 if it wasn't going to be made.
It's paid for.
It's
Like,
paid
you
for.
don't do it on a whim. You don't do it like you don't know. Nobody does that.
It's paid for. It's done. It's it's the scripts are being handed in this month.
Yeah, they're done. Just about almost done. Almost done
Yeah.
for season 3. Disney Plus. Let's go.
So scripts are in this month. I mean, filming starts for the War Between the Land and the Sea on Monday. So
Right. And then it finishes December 19th. They take a break for Christmas. And then they come back in February. That's it.
yeah,
And they have to come back in February because he's doing a play to a certain time, plus the movies.
yeah.
I don't understand it. I don't get it. I don't get what people don't understand.
Well,
What are they try? I mean, it's just. Do they really think there's no season 3?
they seem to forget when David Tennant was the Doctor that between seasons, when they had the gap, that David Tennant used to do Shakespeare. He used to go and
Yeah.
do plays as well. You know, he used to go and do things. I think even that year when they had the gap between series 9 and 10, did Peter Capaldi go and direct a movie or something like that at that time?
Doing Paddington and shit. Yeah, he was doing stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just because you've got your main lead actor off doing something else, they're doing that because they've got the time to go and do
Right.
it.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that he's done with Doctor Who. It just means the order, what the original order that Disney gave was for 2 seasons and the spin-off. And from my understanding, from what we know, that order has been renewed. That order has been renewed again.
We've been reporting this for months that it's been renewed, but for some reason they're not just making an announcement of it. All right, who cares? They don't need to.
They
They really don't.
people just love to complain, don't they? They love to complain
guess.
about the things.
I'm just getting. Every single day I am one where I interact with my audience, right? Despite other YouTubers, I just interact, right? So now I know why YouTubers don't interact with their audience, because some people just are relentless. Like, they just don't stop. Like, this guy thinks I'm gonna give him the exact people that tell me this shit so that way I lose all my sources. Why would I do that?
Nobody gives source information.
Nobody.
Literally, it doesn't matter what franchise it
No,
is, be it Doctor Who, Star Wars, Marvel. Nobody gives their sources.
no, not even in a newspaper, really.
No,
Unless they legally, even if they're legally things, sometimes they don't do it.
they're either you don't do it unless you don't do it unless A, you're allowed, which is unlikely, or
Correct.
B, that like you don't do that. I mean, you have people on the inside. I have people on the inside. We don't. We're not. I'm not going to turn around. I mean, I could tell you now exactly who's telling me everything. I could give you the name of the person, but I'm
No,
not
I'm
going to
not
do that.
saying it. No, we're
Yeah,
not doing that. No,
we're not doing that. No,
we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
we're not doing that.
I'm
It's
not doing
not.
that even as much as I'm close with you and Connor and everybody. I'm not doing it.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. Because people just
First of all, even with my own members, I can't run the risk like I've had in the past where people turn and then they want to use shit against me. Like, oh, this is your source from the BBC. No, I can't. I cannot take that risk. And I would never, ever, and I never have told any of my members who my sources are because that's a private thing. I'm the host. This is my show. This is my group. If you understand that,
well, that's like
that's
even when we talk, we don't say names. We talk about stuff, but we don't say
right.
names. It's a. Do you know what it is? It's not because it is a. It's a.
There's no need to. There's no need
we don't
to.
need to, but it's a courtesy
We
to the
trust
person.
each other. We don't need to.
It's a courtesy of the person who's given us the information, because if we say who they are, they'll lose their bloody job. They'll lose their job. So it's only common courtesy that we don't say who it is, because I'm not going to be responsible for someone losing their job.
No. Listen, I talk to this guy, and I once in a while I'll reach out to him if it's something that requires his attention, and I'll talk to him, and then he'll give me a whole list of stuff, and then I'm good for like a long time, and then I'll report on it, but there's no way it tracks back to him ever, right? And then I have someone else, like with the set, but I'm never going to say my Doctor Who sources ever, or even in the entertainment industry, I'm not going to say, with the movies and the comics and the video games and the stuff like that, I'm not going to say who my sources are, because I'm a gamer now. So if I knew a new game was coming out, I try to really talk about new games, but still, I would never reveal my sources. And some people in the comment section, not just that Greg guy, but this Otto guy and all the other people, they're really ridiculous. Like, first of all, here's the thing. When you try to make a comment on my channel, but you piss me off purposely, you're just about done. Like, you're one step away from getting blocked, and I don't give a rat's if it's right or wrong. You insulted me or you bashed me in a way where I feel totally disrespected. I don't need to get a goddamn fucking description of every. First of all, if you've never, you know what I feel, Marty? I feel that the people in the comment section, a few of them, have no idea I do fucking podcasts, right? Yeah. And one thing that sucks about YouTube is they have to put everything in fucking categories, right? So when my videos come up, it doesn't show the fucking podcast. You have to go to a different fucking thing to see that the podcast exists, which is absolutely fucking insane, right? They should all be together as content, right? But these people, either they're not paying attention to the thousands of fucking podcasts I've done. Hello, Gary. Or they're just being a shit disturber, all right? And I don't need an education about Doctor Who ever from anyone. And that's not being an ego. That's me being 50 years old, watching it since I was 45. I'm sorry, since I was 5, right? For 45 years. And just basically watching it so many fucking times. No amount of person probably could watch like that. It's just ridiculous amount of times. And I don't need anything from anybody. So when they started insulting me and trying to tell me when I talked about it on my own fucking podcast every single year, every single season of Doctor Who that we've covered, that pisses me the fuck off. Where they're just one step away from getting, because they've been a wise ass, one step away from getting blocked permanently.
There, but that's to say, there's people who are just complaining for the sake of complaining, and they don't understand. It's like what we were talking about yesterday. It's like, I mean, and I'll admit that as well. Like, I didn't understand how things are rated nowadays and how things are commissioned. It's only now that I'm actually working in that industry that I
Right.
understand and I realize and I see how things are made and how stuff is put together. But
So
uh,
Gary,
it doesn't you know it doesn't matter how much she complained or how much she spewed nonsense out. At the end of the day, the broadcasters, Disney, BBC, they're not gonna listen to a small minority. They're gonna base their decisions based off the data they have
the thing
on
I don't understand is you're a
best.
Whovian, right? But if you're a Doctor Who fan, why would you ever want your show to get canceled? Like ever?
It's I don't know. I just think they seem to think that what's the word? I don't know. What I say to these people, what I've always say to them is, if you think you can do better, go and write a script.
Look. Here's the thing, and I have experience. If this were to happen, right, where Doctor Who was canceled, these people think a couple years they'll be back. No, may not return for 40 years. Okay, it's very difficult if something gets canceled for it to come back. Like very difficult. It's not like, because they'll be like, oh, it's canceled. Why should we bring it back? It's always a risk, right? So if it
Yeah,
gets the designation of cancellation a second fucking time, right, it may never come back, period.
well,
And
that's
I
it.
don't think they understand that it's not like it takes a break. You don't just take a break. You have to have investors. You have to have people that once they see that something failed, they may not go part of that. They may not want to be connected to that. So if Doctor Who gets canceled a second time, I don't think it may ever return, or it may be I may be old and gray by the time it does.
I well, this is the thing. You see, I can't see the BBC. I've said this before. I can't see. It's still one of, if not the biggest show that's making money for the BBC,
Right.
and they will go. They will go, and if it doesn't work out with this era, they will go, and they will go again. They will constantly try and keep this show alive now, because it's that much of a cash cow. It's one of their
Yeah,
biggest
make some
shows.
money. Why would you stop that?
They're going to constantly try and keep it alive. It doesn't they will always there's people who out there say, oh well, you're beating the dead horse. They're not. They will try different formats. They'll try new writers if they want new writers. They will try different things.
But
It's
here's the thing. Let's talk reality, right?
yeah,
Disney Plus can't fire Russell T Davis, nor will
yeah,
they do. BBC will not fire Russell T Davis because he's talked to the head of the BBC, and Bad Wolf will not fire Russell T Davis. Period. Right? There's nothing on the table to fire Russell T Davis. Russell T Davis has an exclusive deal with BBC. Where he has complete control of the Doctor Who and just pays them to use the characters. Right? He can do whatever the fuck he wants. Bad Wolf is the company he basically helped his friends build from his story arc. They have their own production company, and he's best friends with all of them. So nobody's firing anybody. He has control over Doctor Who, and he will have control over Doctor Who for the foreseeable future. Okay? So even if he steps down as showrunner after season 4, like he said, he's still control over Doctor Who.
yeah. It's still,
So
yep.
He's doing season 3. He's just about done any day or any week because he's got to start the Sea Devils thing, the war between the land and the sea. So he has to get that done. He has to hand that in, get it officially. Let's start costume designing, music composing, everything, right? And basically, like season 3 is just almost done. Either today or a week from now, it's done, and he's just going to hand it in and the prep work.
Yeah, that's it. The prep work will start. It normally starts 3 months before they're filming, so they'll start pre-production November, and they'll be filming in February. But once these scripts are handed in, it's just a matter of budgeting. It's a matter of just working out.
But the budget's there. The budget's there.
I know. But it's just a matter of allocating the money for each episode. It's like what much are we going to spend this episode and that episode and that
and
episode.
When Russell is done filming the war between the land and the sea, besides joining the holidays, he's going to be writing season 4.
Yeah,
that's common fucking sense.
I wouldn't be surprised if he has 2 episodes of season 4 written by Christmas. At least, maybe 3.
Yeah, and this is to do with possibly a new doctor. I mean,
yeah, this could be a new doctor. It could be. I mean, it could be the 16th Doctor. I don't know. We're still unclear as to whether Shooty Gatwell will be staying after season 3.
Right.
We're still unclear.
And again, here's the thing: we don't know everything. There's some things that are kept from us we don't know, and there's nothing wrong with me saying, because the guy was like being a dick on my comment section. You don't know if Shooty's staying? No, I fucking don't, and neither does he, because he didn't give him the fucking straight answer. They're doing the last 2 episodes he's writing, so he has a limited time to tell Russell, because that would have to be a regeneration story or a Christmas story or whatever. He has to tell him soon, because he has to make a regeneration story. So he I have not heard that he's staying. I have not heard he's leaving, and neither does anybody else. And there's nothing wrong with that statement. Again, I don't get every detail, and I'm not supposed to get every detail, because then it would be ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, there's the indication seems to be, although there's nothing concrete, it seems to be that the most likely scenario at the minute is he will be going after season 3, but again,
probably the Christmas special. Right.
Yeah, Christmas. It'll be Christmas 26.
Yeah.
So
now, I wanted to ask you. I don't know if you heard about this. There was a magazine that came out, SFX magazine or something.
Yeah.
Did you read the article in there yet?
I think I know what you're. I'm not. I think I know what you're referring to. If you tell me, I think I'll know what you're talking about.
The Sutek thing.
The suit. I think I've seen something about this.
Okay, so here's the thing, and I'm gonna give my opinion, because look. I may love Doctor Who, but there's things I don't agree with, right? And if I don't like something Russell's doing, I'm gonna say it, right? So I guess Russell made some clarification on the actual history of how long Sutek was with the TARDIS.
Yeah.
And I had surmised it was since the Wild Blue Yonder, right? He went on, from what I understand in the article, that Sutek was with the TARDIS since the Pyramid of Mars ending, but was dormant, meaning that I guess was asleep, I guess healing from his wounds or whatever, right? And that he only woke up when Donna threw the coffee on the fucking TARDIS. And he said that when Donna spilled the coffee on the TARDIS, that was the exact fucking moment that he woke up like, what the fuck? Oh yeah, I'm on the TARDIS. Okay.
He woke up. He literally woke up and smelled the coffee.
Right. Now I look. First of all, I think that is complete and utter bullshit. Okay. Because the reason why I mean, I think Russell's just lying to everybody. Is because all these other gods would know that he's there, even if he was sleeping, right? The Satan from the Satan pit would know 100% that there's a god like him with the TARDIS. Okay? All these other people he encountered, like the gods of Ragnarok and everything else, they would know that he's in the TARDIS, right? So I don't believe that at all. And I don't know why Russell said that. But I do feel, there's one thing I do feel. I do feel that there would be something where I think that people would be afraid of Donna Noble. Even gods. And the fact that if he was sleeping, she woke him up, but then he didn't want to have anything to do with the 14th Doctor's TARDIS and went to Shooties because he's with Donna Noble. That would make sense to me, but I don't agree that he's been there since 1975 because that's just bullshit. As far as I'm concerned,
I would have to agree with you. I like to think that when the 14 sprinkled the salt on the floor and opened up. I like to think that he that when the TARDIS came back to get them, that he latched on with that point.
Now you could say that he sort of half lied that if the TARDIS ever came around that area in 1975, that Sutekh jumped on board then, with some hidden inventions we don't know about with 14th Doctor, maybe. But I still feel that while Blue Yonder is when Sutekh was on the TARDIS, not all these years. Because think about the 5 Doctor episodes and all the TARDISes together. That would mean that Sutekh's consciousness will be split 5 times. And you can't have like Sutekh being 5 different. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't make any sense.
And think of the amount of explosions that have happened to the TARDIS over the years.
The TARDIS has been fucking destroyed every which way. Yeah. You mean to tell me that wouldn't wake him up?
Yeah.
That's bullshit. There's some things. I'm sorry. I call bullshit with Russell T Davies. I think he's bullshitting us, and I'm not agreeing with it.
I love Russell, but sometimes I think it's better just to stay quiet.
Listen, I wouldn't. If I worked with him, I wouldn't give a shit. I would tell him. I don't care because I'm not afraid. You know, but because I'm a ball buster sometimes. But I'd be like, no, bro.
Sometimes
no.
what I say about Russell is sometimes when he says stuff like that, I know this particularly from people who know him.
Like Moffat would tell him, "No, bro."
Yeah, when he says like a statement like that,
he's just talking shit.
Yes, but the reason why he says it, there's a reason why he says it
to piss people off.
It's because the fandom will talk about it, and it'll be a talking point for the fandom.
So full of shit. The last interaction I had with him, I think it was a couple of days ago. He made a post on Instagram, and I was looking at it, and I'm like, wow, those clouds look like a crab's attacking Godzilla, right? Okay. And he liked it because he usually likes my shit. And then the funny thing is people see him liking my post on his thing, and they go all crazy, right? But if you look at the picture, it looked like a crab was attacking Godzilla, the cloud. And this is what he took a picture outside his house, right?
Yeah.
But that's what I saw. I was like, oh shit, that's Godzilla in the clouds. And most of the time, he's liking, like 9 times out of 10, he's liking everything I say because
he knows he likes. I think he likes basically every comment, which is
that I've said. Yeah, just about it, right? Yeah. It's weird, right?
No, but I think he likes like anything I comment. He likes as well.
That's good.
So
at least he knows who we are. Well, he knows who you are. You met you freaking drank with him.
I've met the
man. You drank with him. So.
Yeah, well, I didn't drink with him. I had a.
You were with them.
I wasn't with them. Yeah, it was a coffee. We had.
You were
coffee,
there.
Yeah. We were there. We had coffee. We spoke about a few things. Cool. Yeah, we did. So no, he's a nice guy. He is nice.
I know he is, and these people give him a bad rap.
Yeah, he's one of the nicest guys in TV. I can tell you that much.
It's like when Russell said something like the old doctors were gay. I'm like, what? I was like, wait, what? The fuck are you talking about?
He just says that. He says
He
stuff
just said
like that.
shit like they're all, and I'm like, I'm like just like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
Like it just, and you can't take it seriously because it's
But
bullshit.
he
It's
does that,
complete
yeah.
bullshit. He loves to stir.
He pokes the hornet's nest because he knows what the fandom are like.
You would get like Tom Pertwee, which is the most straightest of a fucking arrow straight, James Bond ready, and say he's fucking mad gay, and people are like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Wow, holy shit, man!
I'm not. Do you want, Connor? You can have your opinions in the chat. I'm not even going to comment.
Wait, what happened?
No, there's just a few. There's a few comments in the chat. But no, my opinion is I can't fault him. He's nice. He's nice.
Well, what are they saying in the chat? What the fuck was going on?
I don't know if you can see the chat you're in. Maybe you can. Maybe you can.
What people? What I got to worry about? What he says? Like what? He coming after us? What,
no. He's just he's saying stuff about Russell, but it's fine.
Listen, I'm not. Listen, I'm not bad mouthing Russell T Davis. I'm just saying, friendly wise, Russell T Davis, you're full of shit about suit. That's it. I don't give a fuck, man. Nobody's paying me. Even I don't know. Listen, nobody's paying my fucking salary. YouTube's paying me to be me, not be bullshit. I'm getting paid to be me, and that I don't get. Look, I can be friends with everybody, Gary, everybody. We may not agree at all, but this is me. So there ain't no fucking sponsorship. There, Russell ain't paying for my, new cardigan sweater if I fucking say something nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it's a fucking goddamn adorable fucking cardigan sweater I'm wearing. It's fucking amazing. But you know what? Like, nobody paid for that but me. So there you go.
There's people, people think that you're allowed to criticize. I mean, I'm not sitting here saying, like, I don't think I'm not biased. What I'm saying is, I don't think season 1 was perfect, but I think it's a hell of a lot better than the stuff we've got
Listen,
the past couple
did you
of years.
see how much I cursed with the Rogue episode? I mean, I went fucking ballistic, right? I almost needed therapy for that one. And my girlfriend therapy. But again, listen, you know what? And again, I could give a shit what he does in his spare time, Russell. What his preference is has nothing to do with Doctor Who for me. What he fucking does. Whatever the fuck he does, whatever the fuck he goes, whatever. As long as I get my Doctor Who, and it's not fucking utterly ridiculous like that time when he would fucking saying pronouns, which I was like, what the fuck is this? But I call him out all the time when I don't like something. Sorry, I do. I'm like, that was just a total waste, that pronoun shit. That's bullshit. Complete. The Doctor's an alien. He doesn't give a fuck about pronouns. Right?
I just think, like, and that doesn't even bother me. I think I just think that I like season 1, but I felt it was nearly too experimental, if that makes sense.
I don't like this fantasy bullshit. I am not. Look, I could see if we do it one-off, like Sutek, all right, and then the whole thing with the speech and the possession, that I thought was fucking great, right? And I'm biased that Sutex came back, right? But I don't want to see magic every goddamn season. I don't want to see gods every season. I want it to be science fiction and me to figure it out how it makes sense. Not waving a magic wand and you have a hammer and the TARDIS and you smash it and you win another TARDIS. I don't like the bioregeneration, and I think that needs to be fixed, and it should be fixed. And I just the whole point of Doctor Who forever has been change, and the Doctor goes away and becomes someone else. You don't keep a Doctor and then have a new Doctor. It's never been that way, and I'm against that 100,000,000%. And if you're gonna have two Doctors, you should fucking use them. because there's no purpose to. What are you going to keep him on the side for? What? So if David Tennant is alive, if David Tennant's the 14th Doctor with Donna Noble, there needs to be seasons or there needs to be specials, and I don't give a rat's ass. And that's my opinion. Why you would hold on to him for whatever reason, even if the ratings were bad, and going to him and then taking over, absolutely ludicrous. So if Shooty's going to die, I would expect David Tennant to be right there. They all become one Doctor again, and that's it. But I don't go for this whole split bullshit, and I don't go for this whole timeless child shit or the toy maker saying that he altered his origin. No, we need an actual to be fixed.
I had this theory just came into my head. You know, you're talking about how David should be there when Shooty's Doctor regenerates. And I just sort of thought to myself, wouldn't it be weird if his Doctor like turned into like the Watcher and like reunited?
But that's possible because again. But then, how would that make sense? He regenerates into himself again. Like that's just right. Like that's just bonkers. I mean, first of all, it was always in our brains the Valyard, and then I guess the Watcher, and the Watcher is supposed to be the last incarnation of the Doctor, and then I guess came back and then merged with himself. Which, again, there's got to be a purpose because of that to merge with yourself. I mean, that would be the only way you could fix the timeline. If something gets fucked up in the future really bad. But I don't want to see the 14th Doctor become evil or some stupid shit like that because he's still the Doctor more than Judy. I mean, that's my whole argument is that he's the Doctor, the 14th Doctor, more than the 15th Doctor because he's there. Like, he didn't completely regenerate, you know? So I really feel that in order for Shooty to be by himself, 14 needs to like merge or whatever.
He is coming back. He is coming back. It's not.
I know that.
Not immediately, but he is coming.
I know that, but it's just why are you making us wait? Ridiculous.
He's I know, Joe, but we can't get everything we want at once. I know what you want. I know what you want so badly. You want Russell
Change the damn sonic screwdriver, please. you want
the sonic screwdriver changed, right? You want that. And you want Russell T. Davies to come out and you wanted to bring out David Tennant and John Simmons say, right, 3-part special. These guys are going to go on it one last time.
Listen, one more time. One more fucking special. I just want to see fucking John Sims snickering at Donna Noble when she's in the department store and he's dressed like Santa. And he's like, where's the Doctor? And they're like, oh, shit! I just want to see that. I want to see it so fucking bad I can taste it. And I want a new sonic screwdriver. I want a new sonic screwdriver.
You want that. You want that. And then you want free management to walk in as Martha Jones and be like, oh my God, it's been 15 years since I've seen you.
Jesus Christ. I mean, isn't it like anybody he's fucked over, he's trying to repair the damage for some reason? Like, is he making a bucket list? Like, Russell, like, what the fuck's going on lately? I don't know. And then you know what the funny thing he said? He said that Doctor was bullshit. He's just fucking with everybody. You saw that? And he came out and he said that. It's complete bullshit. He's just fucking with everybody.
Yeah.
So,
but
because everybody's
getting
too...
he does that. I mean, when I see people complaining about stuff that Russell has said or stuff that Russell has done, you have to understand that there's a lot of things that Russell has done because he knows he's going to get a reaction, and that's the reason he does it. He's not serious. You know
what the funny thing is? This brings up a funny story, right? This reminds me when I was a district manager for a pet company, and it was kind of privately owned, 2 owners, right? And one of the owners, the main owner, like he made these signs up for the pet store, right? So I'm like, you misspelled the signs, right? He's like, I know. And I'm like, well, why are you going to put signs up that it's misspelled? He's like, because you noticed it, right? Yeah. It's ridiculous. He's like, yeah. I'm like, wait a minute. He's like, I want to piss people off. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, I want to piss people off. I want them to see the sign saying this fucking guy can't be fucking serious, right? You can't be that fucking stupid, right? And then they come to my store to educate me how stupid I am. And while they're here, they have a dog. Well, maybe they'll get a fucking treat. Maybe they'll get a fucking thing, right? And I'm like, what? It's like, yeah, watch. So he'd hang around. People would come in, and then they'd be talking to him, whatever, and he'd be like, yeah, I know. And then they buy shit. And I'm like, that is the weirdest fucking campaign shit I've ever heard. Right? Knocking yourself purposely because these people got to be educated to show you're a dumb fuck knowing how to spell. But then they wind up spending money in your store. So you go, oh, fuck, look at this stupid fuck. Well, I'm here, I'll buy this. I've never heard of that. I was just like, that is goddamn fucking genius. Genius. I was dumbfounded. It was like, you just explained to me the whole entire universe and I had no idea. I was just like, wow. So, him just like doing shit lately. He does do that though. He don't wants us pissed off. So we're talking about it.
He's I have never seen. I know people are complaining about he's not been respectful of certain fans and whatnot. I haven't seen. There's a lot of these things I haven't seen. I don't. I only go by what people are saying. So I don't know. Like I don't know what he has said or what he's supposed to have said. I can't comment on stuff that he has supposedly said or supposedly done. I'm only, I only see what he puts up on Instagram. I don't see every single thing he writes, so I can't comment on stuff where he's supposedly been immature or disrespectful. I don't know what he's supposed to have said or what he's done, but he is a nice guy, and I can't see him commenting stuff like that for no reason. But who knows? I'm not going to judge. I can't.
All I know is when all is said and done, all the yard work, equipment, and money to do with cutting grass has went up 1,000% because Shooty said touch grass. So like they literally should have hired him for commercials because people got so mad that they started taking care of their grass better because they don't want to touch grass. So they got lawnmowers and everything else. So that was supposed to be funny, Marty. You didn't laugh at all. That's just not right, Marty.
Come on, Joe. That's
bro. I worked so hard at that.
That is dad joke quality. That there.
All right,
come on.
That's why I'm not writing. Okay. No.
Come on.
Seriously. Why would anybody get so mad about him saying touch grass? Like, I can't believe that. That phenomenon is just. They get mad about that comment. He wants me to touch grass? Yeah! Fucking doctors should be canceled! It's like... I've never heard people get so mad about that.
When they say stuff like that, I just laugh because I
heard it. And then when I saw people serious about it.
Yeah, I just laugh because the next thing, because they, Russell or Shooty or someone will say something, and the next thing you'll see a thumbnail with like an arrow going downwards and the ratings and like a red-headed Russell screaming and crying and ratings gone through the floor. Doctor Who cancelled. RTD says disgusting comments about touching grass. And I'm like, really?
Now you got it. Russell should just create an episode where the grass becomes alive, like, and just tries to kill the doctor or something.
Swallows people, just like drags them to the ground.
Why not? Where are this is what I want to understand. Where is the commenters on my YouTube channel for my podcast? Because I don't see not one of them. The Greg guy, the Otto guy, the people talking shit 24/7. Not watching this podcast? Come on.
They'll comment when we're finished. They'll comment when we're finished. They'll say something.
I actually don't think that they know it exists. Like I said, YouTube separates shit. I don't think they scroll up or scroll down or scroll left or scroll right. I don't think they know it exists. They should put all the videos together.
You should get. I'm telling you, Joe. You should. These people, if they're going to keep shit talking about you, I would just say, look, if you want to shit talk in the comments, Come on, let's do a Who fire. Let's hear what you have to say.
Bro, it got to be so much where seeing so much bullshit that I was going to do a video from the can, sitting on my throne. Okay, I was actually thinking about it because associating shit with shit and me being in my element. But like, I was like, nah, that's too much. The guy wanted to come on here. I said no. I told him no. I said because you're not a Whovian analyst. You're fucking biased. I don't want your ass on here.
Yeah.
Get me on. No, bro, because you probably are one of my greatest enemies posing as a different name. Might be.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm just looking at the comments.
You're looking at the live chat, not the.
Yeah, I'm looking at the live chat.
Not the actual YouTube channel.
Yeah, I'm looking at the live chat. Yeah, that's what I mean.
I mean, I could look at my YouTube channel and show you, like, some of this shit.
I mean, if you want to have a look at the video we did yesterday about the ratings, go ahead. I mean, I'm not.
But what I'm trying to tell you is, like, they're not commenting to the podcast. They're commenting to my single videos. Like, I'm telling you, it's like almost as if they don't know the podcast exists.
Yeah. No, I'm just gonna say, like, we did a video yesterday about the ratings.
We did a podcast.
We did a podcast yesterday about the ratings and how they compare to modern day trends and modern day projections and what like that. So I'm not going to get into an argument about the ratings and how it's doing with the public because I've already talked about that yesterday. And if you want to have a look at that, then feel free. But no, I just think people complain for the sake of complaining. As I've said before, people are complaining because they want to complain. Some people just like to shout. People just like to shout.
Okay. So let me just this guy, Greg, this person keeps over and over and over and over. I just want confirmation. Every day I want confirmation. I want confirmation. Who's your source? Get me in on it. No. every day. And I'm answering like an idiot.
It's I don't know. I just think this guy should come on and have a chat. I think he should come on and I think he should.
And now this is not working. Come on.
If he, but he doesn't seem to watch. I think he just reads headlines and just comments.
Yeah, I don't even know if he watches any of my shit. Honestly,
just comments for the sake of commenting. I don't know. I just think people are going to hate. But at the end of the day, Russell has a vision for the show. Disney, well, it's Russell has a vision for the show that Disney have bought into, and they have bought into it again. So, it takes a while for an audience to grow.
First of all, I want to address Connor Mendelin, right?
Yeah.
Like, in your opinion, the show isn't doing what it needs to do, but in Disney Plus's opinion, it is. And the reason why that's the case, Connor, is because when it came to the Acolyte, they canceled the second season immediately. When any other shows this week, they've been saying Disney Plus is canceling this show. They're not above cancellation. They will cancel whatever they want, right? With Doctor Who, they didn't do shit. No cancellation, no announcement. All they did was pay more money, and they say, hey, come to Comic-Con, we're talking about Doctor Who. So you're completely 100 million% wrong that the show is not doing well, because it doesn't matter if Connor thinks the show is doing well. It doesn't matter if Matrix Lloyd thinks the show is doing well. It's the multi-billion-dollar company of Disney. If they think Doctor Who is doing well, and it's not their property, but their streaming service, and they gave money for it, yes, but they're doing a Whooniverse, which is a multiple shows add-on from Doctor Who. Doctor Who is the root. Doctor Who is the tree. And they're all branching out. The War Between the Land and the Sea is one branch. Then another branch will be another spin-off. Then another branch will be another spin-off. You cannot create a universe if you get rid of the main aspect of the universe. You can't cancel Doctor Who, but then try to reap the rewards from Doctor Who with spin-offs. The show is nowhere near. No, I don't care who you watch on YouTube. I don't care if you watch 20 videos a day about cancellation. I don't care what the thumbnails say. I don't care if they put Russell in a dress or they put David Tennant in thumbnails. And some of our friends make crazy thumbnails, I must admit, on their channels. Rabbi. But like still, like it's just you can watch everybody. But at the end of the day, the multi-billion-dollar company of Disney has made the decision, Connor, to do nothing bad against Doctor Who. No cancellation, no comments, nothing. And what's good news? No good news is good news. No news is... So if they're not saying anything about it, it is in smooth sailing with Doctor Who and Disney Plus because they have no intention of cancellation. There is not even remotely anybody from Disney Plus that said cancellation. It's only all the YouTubers, Who-tubers, article writers. And listen, there are YouTubers that write their own shit, like their own magazine, and they should, it came in this magazine. Yeah, you wrote it. That's your fucking thing. You try to make it like you're a big-ass fucking company or magazine talking about it. That's your fucking story. Like, how stupid is that? So, like, even the other guy, remember the guy Jay? Hit a second channel from Side Trek, right? Yeah. He fucking got heat because he made that shit up, and everybody called him out on it. Because even all the things that these people have been saying, they never directly said that Russell was fired. This fucking guy did, and he even his whole channel gone, and now he has sidetracked his main channel. But even then, he treads lightly because he doesn't fucking want to lose that channel either. Okay, and that whole channel is mostly Stargate and Star Trek or whatever it's supposed to be. I think he tried to pull some shit again with the Doctor Who thing, right? Trying to say, yeah, he's still going to be sacked. Yeah, keep saying that for 20 years, by the way. Maybe Russell will be dead by the time like that actually happens. Like 20, 30, 50, 100 years. Like, please.
They're not going to, and as regards to like the show, it needs a break. As I've said 10 times already, maybe a break might be the best thing forward, but it's making so much money that they're not going to give it a break.
And what is this philosophy where you have to lose money? Like that woke shit. You want to make money like Deadpool and Wolverine. You don't want to make money like the Marvels. Fire all those people to do with the Marvels. Goodbye. Okay? We need to make money as a company. All right? And we need to put products in there that's going to make money. If something is making money, we don't cancel it. We do more of it. Like the War Between the Land and the Sea or other spinoffs. We do more Doctor Who. I don't care if you don't like it. I like it. Okay? I don't care. And it's not, don't put people in classifications about normies and this type of Whovian, that type of Whovian. We're all Whovians. Doesn't mean I'm a better Whovian than you or you're a better Whovian than me because you don't like it. I'm a Whovian no matter what. So you could try to change the fucking terminology of, oh, he's not a Whovian. He's this. I'm a fucking Whovian, and I want Doctor to continue. And you don't agree. That's fine. But stop it with the normies terminology and this terminology and that terminology. Stop creating classifications, trying to make it like a goddamn fucking politics, like Republican and Democrat. These are fucking Whovians. That's it. Now, I may say bad Whovians, negative Whovians, whatever. But you know what? Again, one more time. The corporate entity of Disney Plus, multi-billion-dollar company, has deemed Doctor Who profitable. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it. Sign the fucking check. That's it. Why do you got to put First of all, why do you got to put foreign language in here, and then I got to fucking translate that? What are you trying to say?
I don't know
What are you
that
trying
is.
to fucking say? Because I'll go get my Google. I'm gonna put you in the translator because I'm just that fucking nutty, right? I'm gonna copy your shit. Why won't? Oh wait, why can't it? Oh, won't let me copy it? Why?
What?
Why can't I copy it?
I've copied it. I've got it.
What do you say?
It says, Joe Cappuccino, go suck a big one. No one gives a shit about your opinion.
Oh,
No,
well,
I'm
I'm
only
not gonna
joking.
tell
I'm only
you.
joking. I'm only joking. I'm only joking. I'm
Oh,
only
all right.
joking.
Fucking mighty cone. Shit.
It says.
Mundo, ¿dónde usted? Favorite fucking movie was with fucking Brendan Fraser, where he had all these wishes, and then she turned him into a drug overlord that spoke Spanish. And he's like, you know, and he's saying in Spanish, Telemundo, ¿dónde? Like, I speak Spanish. Hablo español. Hablo español.
It says. It says. It seems like a bot. It says, could you write a summary of your thesis so that it can be translated into Spanish? I barely understand 30% of what he says. The question of the day is, why did the algorithm goblin bring me here?
Who brought him here?
That
YouTube brought him here?
Yeah, the algorithm.
I don't know. I would like the proper people to be linked to here, but okay, Enrique.
You're still laughing at your reaction to that. Your
Jesus.
face.
That fucking woke me up. If I was having a heart attack, it got canceled. Like, whoa. Jesus.
My
God.
But I just
Thank you.
think,
Now my teeth don't hurt. All right. The pain went away. No. God.
I just think that people are complaining for the sake of complaining. Like, Russell, the show is going to. Doctor Who is guilty.
Doctor Who is guilty. Guilty of what?
Guilty of what?
Guilty of what, bro?
What? Who is guilty? Is
Doctor Who is guilty.
Guilty
what
of what?
What the fuck are you
what
talking
crime?
about?
Is this Trial of a Time Lord?
I don't know. They told me to touch grass, and I did. What? What the fuck?
I tell this
Enrique.
This is as bad as the guy.
For I stay here. For I stay here.
What
the fuck? It's a TV show.
Enrique,
it's a TV show, not a real doctor.
Please write something. Please write something in Spanish, and I can translate it for Joe again.
Oh, god damn!
Because, oh my god. Anyway, but sorry, I can't concentrate. My head hurts after laughing.
Right.
Doctor Who is guilty. Doctor Who is guilty of what? I would love to know. But look, at the end of the day, I think the show is doing well the rest of the week.
God. Sorry.
I don't know. I just think Connor's going to take a while to build. I think let me see. I'm gonna have to write something now. Let me see. Oh, Joe.
God.
I'm gonna have to write something. Now you make me want to write something. Sorry, I have to do this. Come on, let me log in. I think the spin-off will be a good. I really hope it goes well. Let's see. I wonder if that'll comment. There we go.
God.
Sorry, I'm just translating what you're saying here. What are we doing?
I don't know.
I hope the Spanish guy's still here. I hope he's still here. Enrique.
Porque soy estúpida. Why am I stupid, Mark?
What is
Estaba buscando el video del Blacadoneres, listo de los peleas de los YouTube. Mi aparicio estoy, we put curious, click, you like pasta. Hombre.
Oh God! What? Joe, you've butchered. You're
I do like pasta. I do.
He says I was looking for an episode of the Black Donald series, and the list of YouTube options disappeared. And out of curiosity, I clicked here and see this passionate man, and he gave me more. He likes you, Joe.
I like you too, man. I'm going to type it in Spanish.
Well, I'm just translating comments here, man. I'm just having fun. I mean, fair enough. What is this? Curiosidad. Oh, God.
Gracias.
Curious to know what he was talking about. And when reading Doctor Who.
Muy también me gustas.
Oh, God. What is happening? What are you doing?
Hablo inglés, okay?
You're going to get us all cancelled.
No.
Welcome to the Real Spanish Podcast. I am your host.
Oh today. My God.
But no, Doctor Who, well, I think the spin-offs, I think that the spin-off's going to be very interesting. I think it'll be interesting to see how they, what comes of that in the coming weeks. I mean, you and I have heard that a certain person is going to be in that spin-off.
Yes.
So I hope that in the next, couple of days, maybe next week or the week after, we might get confirmation as to that person being in it, because their schedule is free at the minute.
Yeah.
And they just.
I just gotta say something. Buenos días a todos el sino del real Whovians soy tú, and if you don't try Matrix Lord 2 and 2. There you go.
Dear God.
Oh, God.
The first bilingual Doctor Who podcast.
I am Doctor
Mysterio.
God.
I'm just waiting for someone to I'm waiting for someone to troll you in Spanish now. I don't know why.
Probably.
Nice to meet you. It's been funny moment. They made me laugh a lot. Best of luck on your podcast.
Thank
you. There you go.
Gracias,
amigo. Espano Lord 212.
Amor a la Doctora Who. Okay.
Oh God.
That's right.
I think the spin-off and getting back to the seriousness now, because we strayed off track for about 10 minutes.
Yes, we did. Sorry. Thank you, Enrique.
Getting back to the seriousness, I think that the spin-off is going to be very interesting. I can't wait for the spin-off, because I think it'll be. I don't know. I think there'll be a lot more of a serious tone to it. And, RTD does serious very well.
Martha Jones, first of all, she's the one that kicked the Master's ass. Went all over the world, defeated the Master. That's why she needs to lead this damn spinoff. Really.
I mean, she should have been doing a spinoff years ago.
And the sister became more popular in Loki as Renslayer or whatever. Like, she's like the top villain. And then you're gonna make her a Solor. What are you gonna make her? A Sea Devil? She's gonna be a Sea Devil?
I think she's like an undercover I think she's like an undercover Sea Devil, as far as I know.
I'm a Matrix Lord 212 guy, but my timeline was changed because the Sharon said I can't run for election. So because I can't run for election, I'm not voting for anybody. Thank you.
Imagine you as president, Joe. Just come out and start.
Well, original timeline it was supposed to be, I guess,
Yeah.
but that got
timeline
changed.
was pruned.
I mean, in the 70s, my family told me I was going to be, so I was like, okay, but there you go.
Well, at least you've won over the Spanish vote for the last 10
God.
months.
Thank God.
You're going to get a landslide for the Spanish vote. So
that's it, man. I mean, I'm happy about that.
But no, the spin-off will be interesting because I think that if RTD does that like a spin-off that's even as close in tone as to what Children of Earth was and Torchwood, it's going to be a great series.
Listen, when it comes to the election, sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name, and I'm not just quoting Cheers, but I'm just saying, that's it. That's right. President Matrix Lord 212. If I was president, I'd have the TARDIS inside the
Oval
White
Office.
House. When I'd be making like my address, the TARDIS would be right behind me. Like
who's your VP? Who's going to be your vice president?
God. I don't
it's
know.
either me or Connor, so like, come on.
Right. That's true. Maybe you.
Oh, thank you.
Because even though we had our differences, you didn't give me a negative review on my book, so they get. Sorry. Thank you for costing me thousands of dollars, Connor, with these negative Amazon reviews. But anyway, all right.
But yeah,
everybody. There's one point in time people don't like me, but that's okay. All right. You guys are from the UK. Well, no, I am from New York, and Marty is from.
From Ireland.
UK. Yeah.
From Ireland, Joe. Don't call me UK.
All right.
Irish living in the UK.
Mm-hmm.
Currently back in Ireland, but that's another story.
Yeah.
But I mean, Joe, you've had a lot of bad Whovians down through the years. We've had a list.
Are we rating them? Are we rating bad Whovians? No.
I mean, DF, the mayor. He's another one. The parking lot.
Oh God.
Remember him?
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Get well soon to parking lot guy.
Oh, I didn't know.
Get well soon.
Yeah. Godspeed.
May you recover 100,000,000%, so that one day you can tell me to go fuck myself again. Thank you. Yes, please get better. Please get better. I'd rather you were alive than not alive, and I'd rather you 100% than not 100%. Even though we don't agree, I always wish the best health to you. Brian, if you play PlayStation, look me up. There you go. The 5th in America and 58 in the world. Matrix Lord 2 and 2. There you go.
Oh, right. Joe and your stats. You and your stats.
Hey, man, I'm proud of it. I'm sorry. I'm proud that I'm a top PlayStation gamer that nobody knows about. That's okay.
Very fancy. Very fancy. What was I going to say?
We just were talking about parking lot guy, so I'm just saying.
Yeah. Oh no. I'll not go any further. If he's not well, it's not fair. I'm not gonna do anything like that.
I wouldn't. But no.
Let's look at the stats. Sage ... Who is Sage ...
I am currently in Doctor Who mode, but I will be in gaming mode later.
What?
Well,
with
like the Road Warriors, like, well, yeah, I am, as far as I know.
Yeah, we
almost had a tip a couple months ago, but he got it wrong. But yeah, I'm good. We're good.
I'm good.
I don't know about him.
We don't. I'll not go into it, but it's sorted. It's over and done with. I'm not going to raise a problem, but we don't speak. So
wow. All right.
But
well.
Oh well. But anyway,
that's a whole other Doctor Who era right there.
Yeah, that's a whole other era.
I mean, happiness will prevail. But okay.
That's bloody 2 years ago. Anyway, Christ, that's
Fuck.
how long ago. But anyway, yeah, we'll see how the show gets on. I mean, I'm still optimistic for this era, but
I'm optimistic until an episode comes along that really fucking gets me crazy.
there was a lot of the episodes this season that you thought you were going to flip your lid with, and you didn't.
Well, no, look, the only episode that really, really pissed me the fuck off is Rogue. But I didn't like Space Babies, but I could see how that could have been a Doctor Who story. I love Devil's Cord. 73 Hours, I actually, like I said, once the season was over, there was a new appreciation for 73 Hours. Right?
Yeah.
We talked about that. So, what did I really not like? I loved Boone. I loved Moffat. I loved Dot and Bubble. What am I missing? I love Ruby Sunday, Will Sutek.
Yeah.
I just about, the only thing I didn't like was Rogue.
I just
And
felt
Space
I
Baby.
still think
Devil's Cord was excellent. Yeah.
Space Baby should not have been the opener. I still think
No.
Devil's Cord should have been the opener. And then
Well,
boom.
this brings me what my question to you is. What is the truth behind there being an extra episode in next season? Is it that it was always meant to be 9 and they couldn't because of his filming Sex Education? Is the episode count now upped or not? Because I heard a rumor that it's not 8 episodes, it's 9 episodes plus Christmas. So I'm wondering what's the story with that?
I don't know either way. I think I know that there was a plan originally to try and get the episodes up every year. So they would do 8, 9, and then
like
maybe
sneak it in there. Maybe?
Yeah, try and get up to 10. But
used to be 13 plus a Christmas special.
Yeah. But the thing is, if they are able to see what they're trying to do is, like RTD said this way back before he came back. He said that in an ideal world, you would have something on. You would have something Doctor Who related on. So like Doctor Who would finish and like 2 weeks later a spin-off would start, and then like a month after that another spin-off would start, and then a month after that
that's the way he's planning it. But then
that's the way he's
planning multiple seasons.
If that's it. So the thing is, right, if filming more is obviously going to take longer, so maybe they've decided, look, if we are able to do 2 seasons, and what they started filming December 22, and they finished season 1 it was December 22. They finished in May 23. So, I mean that's 6 months. They're able to do 8 episodes. So if they're able to keep doing it at that rate and make it that fast and get it out there, and because they're going to have to try and juggle Doctor Who plus the spin-offs. And just have a constant. They want to have a constant.
But he was able to do shit like that, like Sarah Jane, Torchwood, and Doctor Who, so he can do it.
Yeah, that's it. Just have a constant.
Nobody else could do it like he did it.
Yeah,
he could do it.
But the thing is, it's nowadays, it costs a lot more to make stuff. It costs a lot more time, resources, and whatnot. So it's if I would rather him stick with the 8 episodes. I know that we're going to get that yearly.
8 plus a Christmas special.
Yeah. I'd rather them stick and do that than try and do 10, and suddenly we've got a 10-month production cycle. And next thing we're going back to
get here. Again, it could necessarily. I mean, the only thing I say is now, because I'm not. He said that the season 2 is in post production, right?
Yeah.
So when is that done? It has to be done before he hands in the scripts, correct? Because you can't keep doing season 2 while you're doing season 3 while you're doing this.
Well, the episodes, when they're finished,
they're done. It's just they got to do special effects, right?
Yeah. And so they'll be sent off. They'll be sent off to the special effects company to do that.
Okay.
So
there's a different team doing it.
Yeah, different team. So the team that was working on the episodes, they can now go and start the prep for season 3.
And if they get season 2 done early enough, they could release it before March, technically.
They could, yeah. They could.
Well, we don't know. I know Disney Plus does not want to have Doctor Who mixed with their personal new shows coming on TV. So I think that January would be perfect, but we're going with March, I guess.
I mean, that was the original plan, was January for season 1, but
because I'm not. I mean, look, as much as I'm a Marvel guy and Disney guy, off my top of my head, I don't know any Marvel shows January to March. I could be. It probably is. I just
actually
don't know.
there is one show. There is one show that's coming out in that period. I could be wrong saying this, but isn't Daredevil coming out then?
Daredevil is coming out. I don't. I don't know when. Probably because it's in the past. I would. Daredevil Born Again, right? That was. It's 2000. When is it? I don't know. It's in 2025, but we don't have an exact launch date.
I could swore I've seen Daredevil Born Again listed for March 2025.
Okay, then Doctor Who's not going to be in March then, I guess.
Yeah, I think that if they get the post production done early, I think they're going to get this season out in January. The very latest, maybe last week of January, early February.
So Armor Wars was going to be a show, but now it's going to be a movie. I don't know. I don't have. I used to have the info like Ironheart. I think was a TV show, right? And then there's What If and all that. I don't know. I don't have anything.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, I just typed in Daredevil Born Again March 2025, and it says in a recent interview on the official Marvel podcast, Winterbaum revealed that the new series is set to make its Disney Plus premiere in March 2025. So I imagine they're not going to want.
Marvel is not gonna. They're not gonna have Doctor Who the same time as the show because they don't want that. So if there's a Marvel show in March, Doctor Who will not be in March.
Yeah.
So we got to see what's going on there because again that could be out the window. Again, Disney Plus is not going to battle themselves, and they're not going to do that. So we have to see.
Yeah, I think that. No, I do think that it'll be roughly. I think they'll go for January if they can.
All right.
I think
I have two shows for 2025. I have Ironheart and Daredevil. Ironheart. When is Ironheart? Do we have a date? The first episode is September 3rd, 2025. So Ironheart's not ready. Okay. What about Daredevil? We don't have a date for Daredevil's the next one. We just don't have a date for that.
If we have a look, I'm going to have a look at what's releasing in 2025.
It's saying March, possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. So if it's March, it's not going to be Doctor Who in March. Not going to be. Impossible. If Daredevil's coming in March, Doctor Who will not come out in March.
Yeah.
No way.
They will. I think they're gonna go for January. I think they're gonna go January, February.
All right.
That's my opinion. Because you've got Daredevil, you've got The Last of Us season 2, you've got Stranger Things, you've got Andor, you've got Welcome.
Stranger Things is Netflix.
Yeah.
Not.
Oh yeah. Oh, I know. I'm just having a look at the overall state. Yeah. I'm gonna have.
Did Deadpool reach $1 billion yet? Maybe. Right?
Not far away. I think it's 900 million.
903 million so far. Okay.
Disney.
That will be the weekend, honestly.
Yeah, that'll be the weekend. I'm gonna have a look at. Let's see what's premiering on Disney Plus for 2020.
Oh, Star Wars. Maybe some Star Wars show. Right? You got to put it what Star Wars Disney Plus shows are coming out.
Yes.
Like that's all up in the air, I think, because the Acolyte fucked everything up, right?
I'm not too sure. I'm not too. I don't know. Exclusive international distribution. We have got. It says here. If I type in Doctor Who, yeah.
Young Jedi Adventures. When's that?
Yeah. Doctor
August
Who season
14th.
15.
What is it? Okay, so that's something August 14th. Skeleton Crew. When's Skeleton Crew? Skeleton Crew. When is that? Anyway, if there is a Star Wars or Marvel show, Doctor Who will not be on to start.
Yeah.
So we got to figure that out one day.
It'll. I think it's going to be January. I think they'll go for the original slot. I think that's what's going to go for. But it all depends what if the post production's done in time. I think it will be because they're that far ahead. But I could be wrong.
We don't even know that much about. The only thing we know is Harbinger is a villain in one episode, right, with the new companion.
Yeah,
we don't know really too much about the season.
I think there's another. I think there'll be another god because if there's a harbinger, there's normally a god.
Yeah.
So I think that. Let's see.
Do you think that the toy maker will return or no? Like, do you think that
possible?
Neil Patrick Harris.
I think he could do it. Yeah.
We know the Maestro's coming back.
Oh. Wait. Whoa, wait. There is an interview today with Jane Tranter from Bad Wolf. Would you like me to read it?
Yes, please.
Yes. Jane Tranter said the following. We feel good about the first season. Just as industry was a really small experiment at the start, I think this new building of the franchise between the BBC and Disney Plus, it's a whole new iteration, and us all coming back all these years later to do it. It was a whole new adventure. We're really pleased with the show that we've made, and that there is a whole new audience being driven to the show who haven't watched Doctor Who in the past. Has been exactly what Russell set out to do, so that's really good. We announced last week that we're doing The War Between the Land and the Sea, which is the first time there's a mini-series within the whole universe. So we're thrilled that the BBC and Disney Plus have awarded us that to do so. We're still in the edit, very early days of the edit for season 2, which obviously won't go out for another year or so. It's very exciting. We're right in the middle of the journey, and it's very exhilarating.
Wait, a year or so? A year from August is August.
Yeah, well, they'll say that. They'll say that. It's not going to go out that. I'm going to see what other people are saying here. I'm just on my.
And by the way, everybody, touch grass, all right?
Yes, everybody down and touch grass. How do you say grass in Spanish?
I took my translator away. Thank you. I don't know.
Grass is just
grass.
Cesped, CESPED. Go and touch grass. I'm gonna say go. Hello. So go.
You want me to say that in Spanish?
Touch grass.
I'll get
Ve toya la hierba.
Ir a tocar la hierba.
Go and touch grass.
Yeah.
What are people saying?
Do you, Ma? Do you?
I think I wonder is anyone around? Is Scott around or Philip or
probably not. Probably not. I mean,
or Connor.
Yeah, I tried reaching out to Philip the other day. Connor's working. Scott's working, I believe. It's early. I don't usually. Nobody knows it. I don't do podcasts, so I just did it for you.
Oh,
it's
you're,
it's 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 the morning. Well, now it's 1:05, but I don't usually do podcasts this early. I'm usually doing gaming or some shit, and right now I'm like in the middle of I don't know. So after I get out off here, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I might go out for a little bit.
go
Suppose
and
I have
touch grass. Go,
what?
go and touch grass.
No, I think I'm allergic to grass. I ain't touching no grass. We're getting a huge hurricane type storm here.
I've seen
So I
that.
really
Yeah.
don't think I'm going to be going anywhere. It's supposed to the weather's supposed to be so bad when I'm supposed to have power. I just got to alert that we're going to lose power. Everything.
Tell me, have you seen the tweets that are going around on Twitter of there's rumors of oh my god, can I speak today? There's rumors of Matt Smith doing Big Finish.
Um, I believe that the plan was for him to secretly do stuff with Moffat with Doctor Who, maybe specials, but
Yeah.
not Big Finish. Again, if you remember, Marty, they took Karen Gillan out with Jenna Louise Coleman. They did mention that River's coming back at Comic Con, that they love River. And Moffat is with Russell T Davies. So if I was best friends with Moffat, and he'd be like, well, I brought my doctor back. David Tennant, do you want to bring your doctor back? Absolutely. So I would have a go with the specials to do with the Weeping Angels, big ass battle, the Pawn's Return, and Missy, because Missy technically brought the 11th Doctor together with Clara, but you never seen her on camera, and she never interacted with the 11th Doctor, Missy, but she is to do with a lot of the stuff to do with him, and Michelle Gomez would said she would want to come back too, so I would definitely do a whole bunch of secret specials with Matt Smith and just pop it out there. one anniversary and not let anybody know. Honestly,
I'd love to
but
have you. I'd love to bring you into the writers' room with RTD and Moffat, and they'd be like, Sojo, where are we going to get the money for this? And you'd be like, just demand it of Disney.
First of all, like, just think now with the Disney Plus money, I would really love. You know what I would do? I would say screw it. Let's do a Weeping Angels / Daleks / River, Amy, Rory, Clara, Missy, and New York City, because I'm just nuts. I'm just nuts, you know.
Of course.
But
and you're gonna write an episode. You're gonna write the theme tune, sing the theme tune.
That would probably cost the whole amount for a season, but those 3 episodes.
And you're gonna have a cameo. You're the guy who's gonna come out and save Alex Kingston. You're like, aha! Have a donut.
No, I would be the character that the Weeping Angels touch and don't get zapped back in time. Yeah. That would be the mystery.
Yes. Like, I defeat you with the power of the pizza.
Right. I could be eating a slice of pizza while in the background you see the Doctor running across with River and the TARDIS is in the back. I'm just chucking on. I'm eating a pizza. Yeah, probably.
The pizza.
And Russell will be like, "Well, we couldn't." I'm like, "You afford that desert episode, buddy. That desert episode is more money than the whole season. Remember that? Remember? That was a lot of fucking money. That episode.
And then the bus got damaged on the way over as well.
That was a lot of fucking money. And
hilarious.
She was supposed to be Romana, but she didn't remember. Like, that was the rumor that Lady Christina Del Souza was supposed to be Romana, and they hinted that they had a romance, but he didn't, like, because at the time if she didn't have her memory, he didn't want her to remember who it was. So, like, he refused her as a companion. He never refused people as a companion. So that was supposed to be Romana, I believe.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I did not know that. I mean, so many things. Did you ever read The Writer's Tale, which was like RTD's book about like
no.
So he wrote a book, which
I heard from it, heard about it.
Yeah, he wrote a book which was like basically him discussing everything that when he was making like series 2 onwards. and basically like all the different things that happened in the production, and days where they had to stop filming and stuff when things weren't working out.
Right.
And like he just talked about how it's just like a diary of everything he did.
Is he doing a new one now, or probably? I'm sure he is.
There is a rumor that he has doing a new one at the minute, um,
Yeah.
and that whenever he leaves, he'll publish it. But
Do we
who
know
knows?
anything about Chibnall coming back's episode? Or no, we don't know shit yet.
I don't even know if that's gonna happen. I mean, it's rumored, but I don't think. I've heard that Pete McTeague is writing an episode for season 2.
Yeah.
I mean, there's
I heard
four
that.
other writers. There are 4 other writers apart from RTD.
Yeah.
So I who knows who knows who those 4 writers are? I don't know, but it could be.
There's supposed to be some big time distortion into to do with unit, right? Or some type of perception
Not
with
too.
Ruby's boyfriend or something.
Yeah, well, there is some sort of like in the finale. There is some sort of like alternate timeline or alternate universe where like the Doctor is like sort of working for this like corrupt organization.
The fugitive Doctor?
No. The Doctor.
Our Doctor?
Yeah, our Doctor, Shooty's Doctor. Yeah.
Meaning him or a other universe counterpart.
I think it's like an alternate reality because like he's like there were scenes of him filming and like Ruby like goes up. I think Ruby and Belinda, which is the new companion, like go up to him and are like, Doctor, snap out of it. What are you doing? And he's basically like, get away from me, and like walks into the building. So,
meaning it's not him; it's another universe counterpart.
Yeah, I think it is him, but like he's under some sort of mind control, or
Really?
maybe it could be the Chameleon Arch. We don't know.
Oh,
but supposedly Ruby's boyfriend is some sort of, I don't know if he's a god or a dictator or something, but he is very important in the finale.
But Mrs. Flood gets revealed, I think, right? In 2 or
she
no?
gets revealed. I don't know who she is or what she is. I think
she's not necessarily evil, is she?
I don't know. Well, you see, she's in that '60s episode with you're the one where they're filming like the scene with Harbinger. That thing.
But she's her current age, though.
Yeah, I think she's got access to time travel.
Okay.
I think she's got a TARDIS.
She's probably the Ronnie and shit. Probably the Ronnie.
I think that she could be the Ronnie or Romana. I don't know. I think she's got a TARDIS. That's my only, or some sort of time travel. Maybe she's got a vortex
manipulator, right?
But
now, was that guy in Rogue? Was that guy the guy that he lost? Rogue, right? Was he that they talking about Captain Jack? Was that supposed to be his lover, Captain Jack? And then Captain Jack's memory got wiped, and then he just lost and thinking he's dead. Is that what that's supposed to be?
There was a rumor about it, but I don't know. I honestly don't know.
There's nothing substantial about it.
There's nothing concrete, no.
And they're never getting John Barrowman, probably. That's I don't think.
It's hard to know. I'm just sorry read the read the Doctor Who article, that Deadline article with Jane Tranter, just to hear what she has to say about Doctor Who.
Oh, to all the gamers out there, guys, I am going to be gaming today. It's just too early. Like I usually game at night mostly, so.
See what she's saying about Doctor Who. Sorry, I'm just reading the article. Let's see. So yeah, they are. Yeah. What do you think of its longevity?
They're talking about season 3 in the article.
No word of season 3 in the article. It's just basically everything I said in the article. So yeah, nothing really going on there. But anyway, I think I need to go. But before
Yeah,
we
I gotta
go,
go too because
yeah,
I'm gonna lose power soon. It says it's supposed
yeah,
to start now.
I'll go.
This storm.
Yeah,
So 16 minutes. The storm's supposed to start. All right, Marty. Thank you so much.
no
Thank you
worries.
guys for watching. Thank you all, everybody in the chat. It was fun talking in Spanish. All right. Take care. Bye for now.
Hasta luego.
Hasta la vista, baby.